my precious child. What I am about to share with you has the power to bring profound transformation to your life. This message comes straight from my heart, meant specifically for you, and I ask you to embrace it with an open heart and mind. I want you to stay with me and listen carefully to every word because it holds something deeply important. The very first thing you must know is this: you are cherished beyond anything you can imagine. My love for you is deeper than the oceans and stretches farther than the heavens. I understand that sometimes this world may make you feel unseen or unworthy, but let me assure you, you have always been loved since the moment you were created. My love for you isn't based on what you've accomplished or who you try to become. It simply flows because you are mine. You are my child, and that bond cannot be broken. My love doesn't change with your circumstances, doesn't waver when you falter, and isn't dependent on what you do. It is steadfast, eternal, and unshakable. My dear one, if you desire the fullness of my blessings, step forward in faith. Type "Yes, I need," and allow my grace to flow into your life, for I am always with you. My child, you are loved. Let those words sink into your heart. You are not alone in this world, no matter how it may feel at times. My love surrounds you, upholds you, and will never abandon you. Stay with me until the end of this message, because I want you to understand the fullness of my love and how it can change everything in your life. I need you to hear this next part very clearly. Your life has purpose. I created you with intention, with a specific plan in mind. There is no one else in this world exactly like you, and that is not by accident. You are here for a reason. Your life has meaning and significance, even if you can't see it right now. I know there have been moments when you've questioned your purpose, when you've wondered if your life really matters, but let me tell you, it does. You matter. Your existence is not random or insignificant. Every breath you take, every step you make is part of a greater plan, a plan that I have designed specifically for you. Don't let the struggles and challenges of life make you doubt your purpose. Even in the midst of pain, confusion, or doubt, you are fulfilling your purpose. Sometimes the greatest growth comes from the hardest trials. Trust that every experience, every hardship, is shaping you for something greater. You are stronger than you think. There have been times when you felt weak, overwhelmed, or incapable of handling the challenges in front of you. You've questioned your strength, and maybe you've even thought about giving up. But let me tell you something, my child, you are much stronger than you realize. I placed within you a strength that comes not from the world but from me. It's a strength that cannot be broken by the storms. My beloved child, let me speak to your heart now, for you are truly blessed with my abundance. In every aspect of your life, I have poured out my abundance upon you. You may not always see it clearly, but I assure you that it is there, surrounding you, flowing into your life with grace and love. I have never withheld my blessings from you, and I never will. I desire for you to live a life of fullness, peace, and joy, a life where you are deeply connected to me and all that I have given you. Abundance is not merely about material wealth or possessions. It is far greater than that. It is the richness of life itself, the joy in your heart, the love in your relationships, the peace that fills your soul, the strength that sustains you in difficult times. I have blessed you with an abundance that transcends the physical realm. It is an abundance of love, of wisdom, of grace. It is the abundance of my presence in your life, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you in ways that you cannot always see. I know that there are times when you feel lack, when you feel that you do not have enough, whether it be enough resources, enough strength, enough love. But I want you to know that you are not lacking anything in my sight. You are fully equipped, fully loved, and fully provided for. When you feel like there is not enough, turn to me and I will show you the abundance that already exists within and around you. My abundance is not about having more, it is about recognizing the fullness of what you already have. Look around you, my child. Look at the beauty of the world I have created for you. The sun rises every day, filling the earth with light and warmth, just as I fill your life with my presence. The air you breathe, the ground beneath your feet, the people who love you, all these are signs of my abundance. Even in the simplest moments, my blessings are there for you to experience and enjoy. When you focus on what you lack, you miss the abundance that is already present in your life. But when you open your eyes to see the blessings I have given you, your heart will be filled with gratitude, and that gratitude will open the door to even more blessings. Gratitude is the key to experiencing my abundance in its fullness. When you are grateful for what you have, no matter how small it may seem, you are opening your heart to receive even more. I know that the world can sometimes make you feel like you need to strive for more, to work harder, to earn my blessings. But I want to remind you that my abundance is not something you have to earn. It is a gift. It is freely given to you, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, my child. My love for you is unconditional, and so are my blessings. You do not need to prove yourself worthy of my abundance. You are already worthy because you are mine. When you trust in my abundance, you will find that everything you need is provided for you. You may not always get what you want in the way you expect, but I assure you that I will always provide for your needs. Sometimes my provision comes in unexpected ways through unexpected people, but it always comes. I see every detail of your life and I know exactly what you need even before you ask for it. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. My child, I want you to know that there is no scarcity in my kingdom. In my presence there is only abundance. I am the source of all things and I lack nothing. Everything in creation flows from me, and I have an endless supply of love, peace, joy, and provision. When you are connected to me, you are connected to that endless supply. You do not need to fear running out or not having enough. I am your provider and I will always take care of you. Let go of the fear of lack. Let go of the belief that there is not enough for you. Those thoughts are not from me. They are lies meant to make you feel anxious and disconnected from my love. When you believe in lack, you close yourself off to my abundance. But when you trust in my provision, you open yourself up to receive all that I have for you. It is a shift in perspective, from fear to faith, from scarcity to abundance. I want you to walk through life with a heart full of faith, knowing that I am always with you, blessing you, guiding you, and providing for you. There is nothing you need to fear, for I am your source. I am your strength. I am your provider. I will never leave you or forsake you. I will always be there, pouring out my abundance upon you in every season of your life. You are blessed with my abundance, my child. It is not just a future promise, it is a present reality. Right now, in this moment, my abundance is flowing into your life. Open your heart to receive it. Let go of fear, let go of doubt, and embrace the fullness of my love and provision. You are not alone, and you are not lacking. You are deeply blessed, and my abundance is always available to you. In every moment, with every breath, you are surrounded by my love, my peace, my joy, and my grace. These are my gifts to you, and they are yours to receive. You do not need to earn them, they are freely given, because you are mine. Live in the assurance that I am always with you, blessing you, guiding you, and providing for you. My abundance is not something you have to chase after, it is already yours. All you need to do is trust me, and you will experience the fullness of my blessings in your life. You are blessed with my abundance, my dear one, and that blessing will never end. I love you more than you can imagine, and I will always be with you. Trust in my abundance, and you will never lack for anything. I am your God, and you are my beloved child. You are blessed. My dear child, let those words rest deeply in your heart. You are blessed. You are favored. You are surrounded by my abundant grace and provision in every area of your life. From the moment you wake up in the morning until you lay your head down at night, my blessings are poured upon you in ways that are seen and unseen. There is no part of your life that I have not touched with my love and care. Every breath you take is filled with my presence. Every moment of your existence is wrapped in my embrace. Sometimes in your human experience, it can be easy to focus on what seems to be missing or lacking in your life. You may look around and see what you do not have, or what others appear to have that you do not. But my dear child, I invite you to look deeper. Look beyond what your physical eyes can see and into the realm of my spirit, where abundance flows freely. In this realm there is no lack, there is no scarcity. Everything you need, everything your heart desires is found in me. It is important for you to understand that my abundance does not always look the way the world portrays it. The world may equate abundance with wealth, status, or possessions, but my abundance is so much more than that. It is not about accumulating things, it is about living in the fullness of who you are in me. It is about knowing that no matter what happens in your life, you are always taken care of, you are always loved, and you are always provided for. I have placed within you everything you need to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. I have not left you empty-handed or without resources. Every gift, every talent, every opportunity has been given to you with love and intention. I have equipped you for the journey you are on, and I will continue to provide for you every step of the way. You do not need to fear lack, because in me there is no lack. When you trust in my provision, you will see that everything you need is already within your reach. My abundance is also found in the intangible things that bring true fulfillment, things like peace, joy, love, and purpose. These are the riches of my kingdom, and they are far more valuable than any material possession. When you live in my abundance, you will experience a deep sense of contentment and satisfaction that cannot be found in anything the world has to offer. You will know the joy of living in alignment with my will, the peace of trusting in my provision, and the fulfillment of walking in your divine purpose. One of the greatest gifts I have given you is the gift of my peace. This peace is not dependent on your external circumstances. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding. It is the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am working all things together for your good, and that nothing can separate you from my love. When you rest in my peace, you will find that you are able to face any challenge with calmness and confidence, knowing that I am with you. My child, my abundance also flows in the relationships I have placed in your life. The love and support of those around you is a reflection of my love for you. Cherish these relationships, for they are part of my provision for you. When you give and receive love, you are living in the abundance of my grace. You were not created to walk this journey alone. I have placed people in your life to encourage you, to lift you up, and to remind you of my presence when you need it most. They are my hands and feet, helping you to experience my love in tangible ways. I want you to also remember that you are a channel of my abundance. I have blessed you so that you may be a blessing to others. When you live in the awareness of my abundance, you are able to give freely and generously, knowing that I will always replenish what you give. You are not called to hold on tightly to what you have. but to share it with those around you. As you do, you will see that my abundance multiplies in your life. The more you give, the more you will receive. This is the divine principle of sowing and reaping, and it is a reflection of my generous nature. You are a reflection of my generosity, my child. When you give, you are living out the truth of who I am in you. You are showing the world what it means to live in abundance, to live without fear of lack, and to trust in my provision. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of compassion is a seed of abundance that will grow and flourish in ways you cannot even imagine. You are making an impact that goes far beyond what you can see. There is a beautiful cycle of abundance at work in your life. As you receive from me, you give to others, and as you give, you receive even more. This is the flow of my kingdom, and it is a flow that will never run dry. You are a part of this divine cycle, and I have chosen you to be a vessel of my abundance in the world. Through you, my blessings will touch the lives of many. Through you, my love will be made known to those who are in need. But remember, my child, that you do not need to strive or struggle to receive my abundance. It is not something that you have to earn or work for. It is a gift freely given because of my great love for you. All I ask is that you open your heart to receive it. Trust in me and know that I am always with you, ready to provide for your every need. When you trust in me, you will experience the fullness of my abundance in ways that will leave you in awe of my goodness. There is no limit to what I can do in your life. There is no situation too difficult, no challenge too great that I cannot overcome. My abundance is greater than any obstacle you may face. When you place your trust in me, you will see that there is nothing that can stand in the way of my blessings. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in doing the impossible in your life. So, my beloved child, walk in the confidence of knowing that you are blessed with my abundance. Live each day with a heart full of gratitude, knowing that I am with you, providing for you, and guiding you every step of the way. You are never alone, and you are never without my provision. My abundance is your birthright as my child, and it will never be taken from you. Trust in me, and watch as my abundance unfolds in your life in ways that will leave you amazed. I am with you, my dear one, and I will never stop blessing you. You are my beloved, and you are blessed beyond measure. Now go forward in faith, knowing that my abundance is always with you. Embrace the fullness of my love, my peace, my joy, and my provision. You are blessed, my child, and you are surrounded by my abundance now and forevermore. My beloved child. As you continue to journey through this life, I want you to rest in the assurance that my abundance will never run dry. It flows from the depths of my infinite love for you. Every aspect of your life is touched by this abundance, whether you are aware of it or not. It is there in the moments of peace and joy, but also in the challenges and hardships. Even when the way seems unclear, or when you feel as though you are walking through a dry and barren season, I want to remind you that my abundance is still present, waiting to be revealed to you in ways that will surprise and uplift you. You see, my abundance is not dictated by your circumstances or limited by what you can perceive with your human senses. It exists beyond the physical world. It is a spiritual truth that I have placed over your life, a truth that you can claim in every moment, no matter what you face. There will be times when you may feel overwhelmed, burdened, or even afraid of what lies ahead. In those moments, I invite you to turn to me. Let me be your refuge and your strength. Let me remind you of the blessings I have already poured into your life and the ones that are yet to come. You are blessed with my abundance, not just for today, but for every day of your life. This abundance is not something that diminishes or fades over time. It is eternal, just as my love for you is eternal. My provision for you is not a one-time event, it is continuous, flowing like a river that never stops. It is there for you, waiting to fill every need, every longing, and every desire of your heart. When you place your trust in me, you allow this abundance to flow freely into your life. I understand that there are times when life feels uncertain, and you may wonder where the next blessing will come from. You may look at the world around you and see scarcity, struggle, and lack. But remember, my child, you are not of this world, you belong to me. And in my kingdom there is no lack. In my presence there is fullness of joy, fullness of peace, and fullness of provision. You do not need to be anxious about anything, for I am your provider, and I am more than able to meet every need you have. My dear one, I want you to live each day with a heart of expectation. Expect to see my abundance at work in your life. Expect to witness my provision in ways that you could never have imagined. Expect to see doors open that no man can shut. Expect to receive blessings that are beyond your wildest dreams. When you live with a heart of expectation, you are aligning yourself with my will and my purpose for your life. You are opening yourself up to receive all that I have for you. I know that it can be easy to fall into a mindset of fear or doubt, especially when things don't seem to be going the way you had hoped. But I want to encourage you to hold on to faith. Faith is the key that unlocks the door to my abundance. When you trust in me, even in the midst of uncertainty, you are making room for my blessings to flow into your life. You may not always see the way forward, but I do. I am guiding you, step by step, into the fullness of the life I have planned for you, a life overflowing with my abundance. In those moments when you feel weary, when you wonder if you have the strength to keep going, I want you to remember this: you are not walking this path alone. I am with you, and I am carrying you through every trial, every challenge, and every hardship. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my abundance is poured out upon you even in the most difficult of times. You may not always see it, but I am always at work in your life, bringing about my good and perfect will. The challenges you face are not meant to break you, they are meant to shape you into the person I created you to be. Through every difficulty, I am refining you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the greater blessings that are on the way. Trust that I am with you in every season, and that my abundance is not dependent on whether things are going smoothly or whether you are facing trials. My abundance is constant, and it is always available to you. I also want you to know that my abundance is not just about meeting your material needs. Yes, I will provide for you in practical ways, and I will ensure that you have what you need to live and thrive. But my abundance goes far beyond that. It is about filling your life with meaning, purpose, and joy. It is about giving you a sense of fulfillment that cannot be found in anything else. My abundance is about the richness of a life lived in connection with me, a life where you experience the fullness of my love, the depth of my peace, and the joy that comes from knowing you are deeply and unconditionally loved. There is no greater abundance than the abundance of my presence in your life. When you are connected to me, you have everything you need. I am the source of all good things, and I delight in blessing you. I delight in seeing you walk in the fullness of all that I have for you. When you come to me, I will never turn you away. I will always welcome you with open arms, ready to pour out my love and my blessings upon you. My dear child, as you continue on your journey, I want you to carry this truth with you. You are blessed with my abundance. No matter what you face, no matter where life takes you, this truth will never change. My abundance is always with you, and it will never be taken from you. You are my beloved, and I have chosen you to live a life of fullness and joy. I encourage you to take time each day to reflect on the abundance that is already present in your life. Take time to notice the little blessings, the moments of peace, the people who love and support you. These are all signs of my abundance at work in your life. When you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you open yourself up to even more blessings. Gratitude is the doorway to abundance, and when you choose to focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you will begin to see my provision in new and beautiful ways. I want you to know that you are deeply cherished, my child. You are never forgotten, never overlooked. I see you, I know you, and I love you with a love that is beyond measure. My abundance is a reflection of that love, and it is my gift to you. Receive it with open arms, knowing that you are worthy of every blessing I have for you. As you go forward, walk in confidence, knowing that you are blessed with my abundance. Trust in me, and you will see my hand at work in your life in ways that will fill you with awe and wonder. I am with you, my beloved child, and I will never stop blessing you. My abundance is yours, now and always. You are deeply loved, and you are blessed beyond measure. Take this message to heart, my dear one. Let it fill you with hope, faith, and joy. You are my child, and I delight in you. You are blessed, you are favored, and you are surrounded by my abundance. Now and forevermore I am with you, pouring out my love and my blessings upon you. You are truly, deeply, and eternally blessed. My child, as you go deeper into the understanding of the abundance that I have bestowed upon you, I want you to truly embrace the truth that I am not limited by anything that exists in the world around you. There is no circumstance, no situation, and no power in existence that can hinder my ability to bless you. My abundance transcends all boundaries of time, space, and human understanding. It is eternal and infinite, and it is all yours because you are mine. In this journey of life, there will be moments when you are tempted to believe that you have reached the end of your resources, whether emotional, physical, or spiritual. You may feel that you've done all that you can, given all that you have, and yet it seems as though it's not enough. In those moments, I ask you to remember that your sufficiency does not come from yourself, but from me. I am your source, your ever-present help, and I will never fail you. When your strength runs out, my strength begins. When you reach the end of what you can see, my vision continues, and I am already preparing the way ahead for you. The abundance that I pour into your life is not dependent on your actions or performance. It is not something that you can earn or lose based on what you do. My abundance is tied to who I am, and I am a God of limitless grace, love, and provision. I want you to rest in that truth. When you feel like you've fallen short, when you think you've made mistakes that disqualify you from my blessings, I want you to know that my grace covers you. My love for you does not fluctuate based on your actions. It is constant, unwavering, and eternal. I will never stop blessing you because you are my child, and nothing can change that. I have an endless supply of everything you need. Whether it is wisdom to make decisions, strength to face challenges, or peace to calm your heart, I am always here, ready to provide. All you need to do is come to me, trusting that I am more than enough. The world may tell you that you need to strive, to hustle, and to earn your way, but I tell you that in me you are already enough. You don't need to chase after my blessings, they are already yours. Simply rest in my love and watch how my abundance unfolds in your life in ways that will surprise you. One of the most important things I want you to understand about my abundance is that it is deeply personal. I know your heart. I know the desires, dreams, and hopes that you carry within you, some that you've shared, and some that you've kept hidden, even from yourself. I see every detail of your life, and I am intimately aware of what will truly fulfill you. There are blessings that I have prepared for you that are so specific, so perfectly tailored to your unique journey, that when they come, you will know without a doubt that they were meant for you. These are the kinds of blessings that only I can give. My child, I want you to trust me with your deepest desires. I want you to trust me with the things that seem impossible, the dreams that feel too far out of reach. I want you to bring them to me, not with fear or doubt, but with confidence, knowing that I delight in giving good gifts to my children. There is nothing too big or too small for me. I am concerned with every detail of your life, and I take joy in blessing you in ways that will make your heart overflow with gratitude and wonder. I also want you to remember that my abundance is not just about receiving, it is also about giving. I have blessed you so that you can be a blessing to others. The more you give, the more you will receive, because that is the nature of my kingdom. When you live with an open heart and open hands, you create space for even greater blessings to flow into your life. You are called to be a vessel of my love and my abundance in the world, and as you pour out what I have given you, I will continually replenish you. There is no need to fear lack, because in my kingdom, giving does not lead to loss, it leads to even greater abundance. When you give freely, without fear or hesitation, you are aligning yourself with my heart. You are reflecting the generosity of my spirit, and in doing so, you will experience a joy and fulfillment that cannot be found in anything else. My child, do not hold tightly to what you have, for I am always ready to bless you with more. Trust in me, and know that I will provide for you as you bless those around you. And as you live in this flow of giving and receiving, you will discover that my abundance touches every part of your life. It's not just about material provision, though I will certainly take care of your physical needs. It's about living in the fullness of who you are in me. It's about experiencing the joy that comes from knowing you are loved, the peace that comes from trusting in my plan, and the fulfillment that comes from walking in your purpose. This is the true abundance. I offer you a life that is rich in meaning, filled with love, and overflowing with my grace. My child, the abundance I give is not temporary, it is eternal. It does not fade with time, nor is it diminished by the challenges you face. My blessings are not dependent on your circumstances, they are rooted in my love for you, and my love is unchanging. You are blessed with my abundance, not just for today, but for all of eternity. What I have given you will last forever. The love, the peace, the joy, the grace, it is all yours, now and always. So, I invite you to live each day with a heart full of gratitude. Acknowledge the blessings that surround you, even in the smallest of things. When you cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, you open yourself up to even more of my abundance. Gratitude is the key to living in the fullness of all that I have for you. It shifts your perspective from what is missing to what is already present, and in doing so, you begin to see my hand at work in every area of your life. You are blessed, my child. You are favored, and you are deeply loved. My abundance is always with you, and it will never be taken from you. Live in this truth. Walk in confidence, knowing that I am your provider, your source, and your strength. You are never alone, and you are never without my provision. I am with you, always pouring out my blessings upon you, in ways that you cannot always see, but that are always present. Take heart, my dear one. You are blessed with my abundance now and forever. Embrace this truth, live in the light of my love, and trust that I will continue to guide you, provide for you, and bless you in ways that are beyond anything you could ever imagine. You are mine, and I will never stop blessing you, my dear child. As you move forward in your life, I want you to keep this truth firmly rooted in your heart. I am the God of abundance, and I have set before you a life filled with blessings beyond your imagination. No matter what challenges or uncertainties may arise, my abundance remains constant, and I will always provide for you in ways that reveal my love and care. You are never lacking because I am your source. When you feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, when doubts creep into your mind, remember that my abundance is not just material or external. It is an inner richness, a spiritual wealth that comes from being connected to me. The abundance I give is the peace that surpasses understanding, the joy that springs up even in sorrow, and the love that never fails. These are the treasures that will carry you through every season of life, whether in times of plenty or times of need. My child, I have always seen your needs, and I know your heart's desires. There is nothing that escapes my attention. I see every tear you shed, every prayer you whisper in the quiet moments when no one else is listening. I want you to know that I have heard you, and I am always working on your behalf. There are blessings that I have already prepared for you, waiting for the right moment to be revealed. In my perfect timing, everything you need will come to you. Sometimes I allow you to go through seasons where things may feel scarce or uncertain, but these are not times of punishment or abandonment. Rather, they are moments of preparation. I am stretching your faith, deepening your trust, and teaching you to rely on me completely. In those moments when you feel like you don't have enough, I am teaching you that I am more than enough. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. You are learning to lean into me, to trust that I will provide in ways you may not expect. I want you to live each day with the assurance that you are deeply loved and richly blessed. My abundance is not something you need to strive for or chase after. It is already yours because you are mine. You are my beloved, and I delight in blessing you. There is nothing that brings me more joy than to see you living in the fullness of all that I have for you. I want you to experience the depth of my love, the joy of my presence, and the peace that comes from knowing that I am always with you. I want you to know that my abundance is not just about material blessings. It is about a life lived in the fullness of my presence. It is about the richness of relationships, the joy of purpose, and the peace that comes from walking in alignment with my will. I have placed within you gifts, talents, and abilities that are meant to be used for my glory. As you walk in your purpose, you will experience the abundance of my provision, not just for your needs, but for the needs of those around you. You are called to be a light in this world, a vessel of my love and grace. I have blessed you so that you can be a blessing to others. The more you pour out what I have given you, the more you will see my abundance flow into your life. Do not be afraid to give, to share, to love, for I am always replenishing what you give. There is no fear in my abundance. You do not need to hold tightly to what you have, for I am your provider, and I will always ensure that you have enough. When you live with an open heart and open hands, you create space for even greater blessings to come into your life. This is the flow of my kingdom. The more you give, the more you receive. It is not about accumulating more for yourself, but about being a conduit of my love and grace to those around you. As you bless others, you will find that your own life is enriched in ways you could never have imagined. My child, I want you to embrace this truth. You are deep blessed. You are favored. You are chosen by me to live a life of abundance, not just in the physical sense, but in every area of your life. My abundance touches your relationships, your purpose, your inner peace, and your spiritual growth. It is all-encompassing, and it is always available to you. You do not need to worry about how things will work out, for I am always working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything for your good. Even when you face challenges, even when the way ahead seems unclear, trust that I am with you. I am guiding your steps, leading you on a path that will ultimately bring you into a greater understanding of my love and my purpose for your life. There is nothing that can separate you from my love, and there is no situation too difficult for me to handle. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in doing the impossible in your life. My dear one, I want you to know that you are never alone. In every moment I am with you, surrounding you with my love and my presence. I am your refuge, your strength, and your provider. When you feel weary, come to me and I will give you rest. When you feel lost, turn to me and I will guide you. When you feel overwhelmed, lean on me and I will carry you. I am always here for you, ready to pour out my abundance into your life. You are my child, and you are precious to me. There is nothing that I wouldn't do for you, and there is no limit to the blessings I am ready to give you. Trust in me, and you will see my abundance unfold in your life in ways that will leave you in awe of my goodness. I am with you, always working for your good, always blessing you, always loving you. Live in the confidence of knowing that you are blessed with my abundance. Walk in faith, trusting that I will provide for you in every situation. You are my beloved, and I will never stop blessing you. My abundance is yours, now and forever. You are held in my constant care, my child. No matter where life leads you, I am always present, offering you the fullness of my abundance. My love for you is the foundation of all that I give, and it never wavers. As the world around you changes, as challenges come and go, remember that my provision is steady, and my blessings never cease. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, and so are the gifts I bestow upon you. I want you to fully embrace the peace that comes from knowing that you lack nothing in me. When doubts arise, when worries creep into your mind, turn your focus back to me. You may see obstacles or limitations, but I see opportunities for growth, for transformation, and for the release of even greater blessings in your life. The things that seem like hindrances to you are often the very places where I am preparing to pour out something new, something unexpected. Trust that I see the bigger picture, and my plans for you are always for good. When you feel like life is overwhelming, when the weight of your burden seems too much to bear, know that my abundance also includes the strength and resilience you need to carry on. You don't need to do it on your own. I am here to lift you up, to carry you when you feel weak, and to provide for you in ways that go beyond your human understanding. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and through me, you will find that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. Do not measure my abundance by the standards of the world. The world may tell you that abundance is about having more, achieving more, or accumulating wealth and possessions. But my abundance is far deeper and richer than that. It is about living in the fullness of my love, walking in peace no matter the circumstances, and finding joy in every moment, knowing that I am with you. The treasures of my kingdom are eternal, and they cannot be taken away by the passing concerns of this world. You may encounter moments where it feels like others around you have more or are progressing faster, but do not let comparison steal your peace. I have a unique path for you, and my timing for your life is perfect. I bless each of my children according to their needs and the plans I have for them. What I have for you is specifically designed to fulfill the purpose I have placed within you. Your journey is your own, and along that path my abundance is always present, tailored to every step you take. Remember, too, that my abundance flows most freely when your heart is open to it. Gratitude is the key that unlocks the full extent of my blessings. When you cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, you create a space within yourself that is ready to receive even more. Each moment you spend in appreciation for what you have allows my abundance to multiply in ways that will surprise and delight you. There is nothing too small or too great to give thanks for, because every good thing in your life is a reflection of my love for you. Even when life seems difficult, there is always something to be grateful for. Look for the small miracles, the little signs of my presence, and you will see that my abundance is all around you. It's in the breath you take, the relationships that bring you joy, the opportunities that come your way, and the strength you find to face each new day. These are all reminders that I am with you, continually providing for you, even in ways that might go unnoticed at first glance. And as you live with a heart of gratitude, you will begin to see how my abundance touches every aspect of your life. It's not just about meeting your material needs, though I will always ensure you have what you need. My abundance is about your heart, your spirit, your relationships, and your purpose. It's about finding fulfillment in the life I have called you to live. There is a deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you are walking in alignment with my will for your life, and that satisfaction is part of the abundance I give to you. As you go forward, I want you to remember that you are never alone. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and blessing you. There is nothing that you will face that I have not already prepared for. Even in the midst of uncertainty, I am there, working all things together for your good. My plans for you are perfect, and they are filled with hope, joy, and abundance. Trust in me, and you will see my hand at work in every area of your life. My abundance is not just for certain moments or special occasions, it is a constant, ongoing part of your life. Every day, in every situation, I am pouring out my blessings upon you. Sometimes those blessings come in ways that are immediately visible, and other times they unfold slowly, revealing their full impact over time. But know this, I am always working for your good. My love for you never fades, and neither does the abundance I offer. When you face difficult times, remember that those moments are not the end of your story. They are simply part of the process through which I am refining you and preparing you for even greater blessings. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity for growth, and with each trial I am strengthening you and building your faith. You are not defined by your struggles, but by your relationship with me, and through that relationship, you will overcome anything that stands in your way. There is no shortage of blessings in my kingdom, my child. The abundance I have for you is limitless, and it extends far beyond what you can imagine. The dreams I have placed in your heart are not there by accident. They are part of the larger plan I have for your life, and I am committed to seeing those dreams come to fruition. As you trust in me, I will lead you into a future that is filled with hope and purpose, and along the way you will see my abundance at work in every detail of your life. When doubts arise, when fear tries to take hold, remember that I am your provider. I have always been with you, and I always will be. There is no need to worry about what tomorrow will bring, because I am already there preparing the way for you. The same God who has provided for you in the past will continue to do so in the future. I have never failed you, and I never will. Let go of the burdens you carry and place them in my hands. Trust that I am more than able to handle whatever you are facing. My abundance is not limited by your circumstances, and I can do more than you could ever ask or imagine. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in doing the impossible in your life. There is no limit to what I can do for you, if only you will trust in me and allow my abundance to flow freely into your life. You are my beloved child, and you are deeply blessed. My abundance is yours, not just for today, but for all eternity. Walk in that truth, live in the confidence of knowing that I am with you, and trust that I will continue to provide for you in ways that will leave you in awe by goodness. You are cherished, you are loved, and you are blessed beyond measure. My abundance is yours, now and forever. I am always near, closer than you may ever realize, working for your good in every moment. In every challenge you face, I am already there, preparing the path ahead and ensuring that your needs are met. My love for you knows no bounds, and neither does the abundance I have for you. This abundance is not something fleeting or temporary, it is lasting and ever-present, designed to fill your life with joy, peace, and fulfillment. When you face uncertainty or feel as though you are in a season of waiting, remember that I am still working behind the scenes. Sometimes, in the quiet moments of your life, that is when I am doing the most profound work within you. I am shaping your heart, refining your spirit, and preparing you for the blessings that are on their way. These blessings may not always come in the form you expect, but they will always be exactly what you need. Trust that I know you intimately, and my provision for you is perfect. Even when you feel like doors are closing or opportunities are slipping away, remember that nothing happens by chance. I am the one who opens doors that no one can shut and closes doors that are not meant for you. What may seem like a missed opportunity is often my way of redirecting you to something greater, something that aligns more fully with the purpose I have for your life. Trust me to guide you into the abundance that is uniquely yours. As you go through life, I want you to keep your heart open to the unexpected ways in which my abundance shows up. Sometimes it will come through people who offer kindness, through moments of clarity in difficult times, or through opportunities that seem to appear out of nowhere. These are all signs of my provision. They are reminders that I am always at work in your life, orchestrating events in ways that will bless you and draw you closer to me. I know that there are moments when life feels overwhelming, when you wonder if you have the strength to keep going. In those moments, I want you to remember that my abundance includes the strength you need to endure. I have placed within you a resilience that is not of this world, it comes from me. When you feel like giving up, turn to me and I will renew your strength. You will find that with me you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible. Even in your times of weakness, I am strong. When you come to the end of yourself, that is where my power begins. You do not need to rely solely on your own strength, for I am with you, ready to lift you up and carry you through whatever you face. My abundance is not just about what you can see or touch, it is about the inner strength and peace that I provide, enabling you to walk through even the darkest valleys with confidence and hope. My dear one, do not fear what the future holds. I am already there, preparing the way for you. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. You may not always understand why things happen the way they do, but trust that I am always in control. Nothing happens outside of my will, and I am always working for your good, even when you can't see it. I want you to live with a heart that is open to the possibilities of what I can do in your life. There is no limit to my power, and there is no limit to the blessings I can pour out upon you. When you live with a heart of faith, you create space for me to do the impossible. I am the God of miracles, and I delight in doing what seems impossible in your life. Trust me to move in ways that will surprise and amaze you. There is nothing that can separate you from my love or from the abundance I have for you. You are mine, and because you are mine, my blessings are always available to you. You are never without my care, my provision, or my presence. Even when life feels uncertain, Even when things don't go as planned, know that I am always working behind the scenes to bring about good in your life. Live each day with a heart full of gratitude, for gratitude is the key to unlocking even more of my abundance. When you take time to thank me for what you have, you will find that your heart becomes more open to receiving even more. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to see my hand at work in every aspect of your life. It creates a space within you that is ready to receive the blessings I am eager to give. Even in times of difficulty, there is always something to be grateful for. Look for the small signs of my presence, the little blessings that are often overlooked. These are reminders that I am always with you, providing for you in ways that may not be immediately visible but are no less real. Gratitude will help you see that my abundance is all around you, even in the most challenging seasons. And as you cultivate a heart of gratitude, you will also find that you become a source of blessing for others. My abundance is not meant to stop with you, it is meant to flow through you. I have blessed you so that you can be a blessing to those around you. When you live with open hands, ready to give, you make room for even more of my blessings to flow into your life. This is the divine cycle of abundance. The more you give, the more you receive. Do not be afraid to share what you have, whether it be your time, your love, or your resources. You will never lack when you live in the flow of my abundance. I will always replenish what you give, and you will find that your life is enriched in ways you could never have imagined. Generosity is a reflection of my heart, and when you give, you are aligning yourself with the way of my kingdom. You are called to be a light in this world, a reflection of my love and grace. As you bless others, you will find that your own life is filled with even greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. This is the beauty of living in my abundance. It is not just about what you receive, but about what you can give. You are a vessel of my blessings, and through you, I will touch the lives of many. I want you to live with the assurance that I am always with you, guiding you, protecting you, and providing for you. There is nothing you will face that I am not already aware of, and there is no need you will have that I will not meet. My abundance is always available to you, and it will never run out. You are deeply loved, deeply cared for, and deeply blessed. Walk in this truth, my child. Trust in me, and you will see my abundance unfold in your life in ways that will fill you with awe and wonder. You are mine, and I will never stop blessing you. My abundance is yours, now and forever.